Cloud gamers, we have some big news this week. A new month means a whole set of new games coming to GeForce Now, and we have 21 that are joining the library. Remember, if you like GeForce Now content and cloud gaming coverage, drop a like and subscribe down below. Right, to start off with this week, we have 9 additions to the GeForce Now library for this week, and that includes some pretty big day one releases onto the service. First up, we have Shadow Warrior 3. This is the latest entry from Devolver Digital and Flying Wild Hog, which entails shooting, slashing, and sliding to your heart's content. The new title has the seamless blend of fast-paced gunplay and razor-sharp melee combat that you know and love, but with the addition of free-running movement system. You will embark on a new mission as fallen corporate shogun Lo Wang, across all devices that have access to GeForce Now. RTX 3080 members, you'll get the support of DLSS, which will make your experience even more cutting edge. You will be able to wall run, slash, and shoot in up to 1440p resolution and 120 frames per second on PC for up to 8 awesome hours. The next title we have is Elex 2. The original game in the series came out back in 2017, and I was quite surprised to see a sequel greenlit as the first title came out to some very mixed reviews. This is a sci-fi fantasy themed action RPG made by the developers over at Piranha Bytes. To my knowledge, and with reviews coming out recently, it has had mainly good reception and includes up to 60 hours of gameplay for players to sink their teeth into. You can go ahead and play it right now on GFN. Next up, another of the notable releases this week is Far Changing Tides. This is a sequel to Far Lone Shore, a 2D side-scrolling visual-led experience that's mainly about just soaking up the vibe and the views. This one recently had an early review embargo and critics are loving it, and it currently sits at 82 on OpenCritic, with the 6-axis quoting, "Far Changing Tides is a mysterious, intriguing game. I finished it in about 5 hours, but that means it also doesn't try and stretch out its ideas until it outstays its welcome. This is an original and artistic game that deserves a little appreciation," end quote. You can grab this game right now on Steam. The 5 other titles you can expect this week are Away, the Survival Series, which is a story-based adventure in which you play as a tiny sugar glider in your very own nature documentary. Labyrinthine Dreams is a short puzzle game about overcoming the scars of the past and following the right path, even in the face of overwhelming challenges. Sins of a Solar Rebellion is a 4x real-time strategy game in which you command a spacefaring empire across a vast open galaxy. Troubleshooter Abandoned Children is the first season of a turn-based strategy SRPG that takes place in the world of Troubleshooter. And finally, The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, which is a first-person story-driven mystery game that focuses entirely on exploration and discovery. So, they are the 9 games coming to GeForce Now for this week. However, you may be asking, what about the other 12 games to make up that full 21? Well, I have a rather expansive list of titles that are coming soon, and I'll make you aware of them right now. We have the following titles with confirmed release dates. Buccaneers, a classic pirate RPG game in which you battle powerful ships, change the course of history, and find legendary treasures across the Caribbean Sea. This will be available day 1 on GeForce Now on the 7th of March. Ironsmith Medieval Simulator. This is a realistic blacksmith simulator based on technology from the Middle Ages. Expect ludicrous hijinks as you craft your way to being the best blacksmith around. This launches onto Steam and GeForce Now on March 9th. Distant Worlds 2 releases on March 10th on Steam and GeForce Now. This is a 4x space strategy game that takes you across 2,000 different star systems and tens of thousands of planets, moons, and asteroids. You can peacefully mine and be diplomatic, or choose to go rogue and conquest across the galaxy. Monster Energy Supercross, the official video game 5, is the next installment in the popular Supercross series. You will experience more thrills and high-speed races in the biggest installment yet from Milestone. Hold on fast to your handlebar of your bike because the new chapter will arrive on the 17th of March. The Settlers is a new entry in the almost 30-year-long legacy. This new entry combines in-depth build-up experience with real-time strategic battles. You can choose among 3 unique factions and conquer the whole new world powered by state-of-the-art graphics. The game launches onto Ubisoft Connect and GeForce Now on the 17th of March. Siberia: The World Before launches onto Epic and the Steam Store and will be available to GeForce Now users on the 18th of March. You will embark on a journey across continents and through time as you piece together the puzzle of life. Lumos The Master Moat Chronicles is launching on the 24th of March to GeForce Now users. You will take control of Lumos, who is a squishy, bioluminescent creature, and explore a beautiful 3D puzzle platforming world. You will quest into great depths to seize control from the Master Moat. Turbo Sloths is a whole new racing universe. In this race, your primary objective is to use a powerful turbine to make your multi-ton clumsy truck become as fast as a bolt of lightning. The game launches on GeForce Now and Steam on March the 30th. The next few titles which I'll list for you now do not have confirmed release dates for GeForce Now, however they will be arriving this March. These games include the following: Blood West, an immersive stealth FPS horror set in a wicked Wild West. Bus Driver Simulator, try on the new role of a driver of a passenger bus. Take a ride in a real city, strictly follow the schedule, and take your passengers across the world. Conan Chop Chop, a party roguelike for 1 to 4 players full of mayhem, loot, and adventure. Dread Hunger, a game of survival and betrayal. 8 explorers path from the ship through the unforgiving Arctic. Fury Unleashed, shoot your way through the pages of an ever-changing comic book in this fast-paced roguelike. 100 Days Winemaking Simulator, make the best wine interacting with soil and nature and take your winery to the top. The Legend of Heroes Trials of Cold Steel 2, which is the second entry in the critically acclaimed series in which you take control of familiar characters in a quest across Erebonia. Martha is Dead, which is a dark first-person psychological thriller set in 1944 Italy that blurs the lines between reality, superstition, and the tragedy of war. Power to the People, build and maintain a power grid for a constantly growing population, all while fighting off potential disaster in this thrilling resource management experience. Project Zomboid is the ultimate in zombie survival. Alone or in multiplayer, you loot, build, craft, fight, farm and fish in a struggle to survive. And finally, Rugby 22. Discover the true rugby experience, play with the best clubs and top nations, enjoy dynamic gameplay that stays faithful to the sport, and experience the intensity of big matches. So this has been a massive news drop for this week for GeForce Now. 21 games is a massive amount of titles to be coming to the service this March, and I'll be checking out some of these, so stay tuned for more reviews and first looks. So that wraps up the GeForce Now news for this week. My name is Fletcher from PSX Cloud, and I'll see you guys in the next video.